Left a lot of you guys in suspense last week, but guess what? We made the playoffs. From our division, we ended up winning the division, going 9-7. The Cowboys go 8-8. The Giants go 8-8. And the Eagles, well, they were the Eagles. To give you a look at the entire NFL, though, the Panthers ended up going 14-2, the best record in the entire NFL. Ravens are up there, Chiefs, Raiders, Browns. The Explorers didn't make the playoffs at 10-5? Oh my God. Outside of them, the last couple of teams to make it are the Colts, the Rams, obviously us, the Bears, and the Giants. Even the Jets and the Cowboys are in there too. I mean, there were so many teams that were 8-8 or 7-9, and the Titans were the worst team in the NFL, tied with the Vikings. Not surprised. Now, what's interesting also is that Damian Telford gets your MVP of the entire NFL, but his team didn't make it in the playoffs. Hate to see it. Coach of the Year goes to Jay Gruden, who has somehow found himself over in Carolina, and his team is doing really, really well. We go through the NFC awards really quick. Jouett Connor is again your Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Khalil Mack. Your Offensive Rookie of the Year is the only award that we won all season, and that goes to Tyler King. Your Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jamein Blue. Also, just to point out for Offensive Rookie of the Year, Colton Johnson III made a name for himself. As quarterback goes to Brady Lucas, but Tyler King is down here at number 4. So again, the kid didn't even start every game, but he made a name for himself. As running back goes to Todd Gurley. Wide receiver goes to Jaquan Oregon of the Lions. Offensive lineman, Taylor Moton. That's defensive lineman, no one surprised, Aaron Donald. That's linebacker, Khalil Mack. That's defensive back, Isaiah Oliver. Best kicker, Matt Gay. Kickers are people too. On the AFC side, despite winning MVP of the league, Patrick Mahomes actually beats out the MVP in Damian Telford, so that's interesting. But Mahomes is still killing it right now. It's a 99 overall. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Darren Lee, so they get both Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year. Your Rookie of the Year goes to Kyler Applin, who is also on the Chiefs. They're just racking up awards. Defensive Rookie of the Year is not a Kansas City Chief, but Randall Blossingame, incredible name, for the Monarchs wins it. As quarterback is Connor Grimm. As the running back is Joe Mixon. Receiver is Tyreek Hill. Again, they're racking up awards left and right. As offensive lineman is Quentin Nelson. D lineman Myles Garrett. Linebacker Darius Leonard. Defensive back Tre'Davious White. Kickers are people too, and the GOAT Justin Tucker takes home that award in the AFC. To let you guys see our team stats really quickly, Tyler King finishes with 3,200 yards passing, 27 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Heck of a rookie year, in my opinion. Again, he didn't play every game. He played a lot better at the end of the season. Nevin Wynn, again, had some good moments. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, due for 661 yards. I don't want to poo-poo him entirely. He was important in parts of this year. On the ground, there were so many issues that we had here. Dwayne Kilgore only played in 11 games, but had 643 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. Didn't fumble at all. Derek Thomas, who only played in 7 games, 480 yards and 6 touchdowns. Gotta love the kid's production. Tyree Daniels had 400 yards of his own. I mean, we ran for what? Our main 3 had 1,400, 1,500 yards rushing. That's incredible. Tyler King had 235 and a touchdown. Our fullback with the crazy neck collar, 75. Nevin Wynn, 61 and a touchdown. Overall, running wasn't that bad. We just didn't have a main guy that really did it. On the receiving side, we only had one guy get 1,000 yards. That was Colton Johnson III, who, in my opinion, they got more love for the Rookie of the Year, but it is what it is. Tyler King ended up beating him out. See Darren Sampson with 62 and 947 and 3 touchdowns. Not a overly productive year for him, but still pretty successful. Cole Hardman, 771 on 70 grabs and 7 touchdowns. DeAndre Bryant, a beast when we got him the ball with 7 touchdowns. And Kilgore in the receiving game was still a major threat. Outside of that, the only guys who really scored a touchdown would have been Tyree Daniels, got in the end zone once. See Cedric Laurent go twice, and then Roland Key gets 1. And Tyler Fitzpatrick, Jared Gunnell, Richard Shepard, sorry, we had no stats. On defense, Stephon Crockett and Sean Davis ended up tying for most tackles in the year, but Sean Davis ended up being injured, so he probably got close to like 95-ish had he played the entire year. Our sack leader, if we take a look at that, is going to end up being Jaquel Vincent. I'm surprised. This dude, I feel like, didn't make that many plays this year, but he had 5.5 sacks, 4.5 by Jermaine Cook, our rookie out of LSU. Leslie Rudd at 4. Quan Alexander had a couple. From an interception perspective, Sean Davis led us there, which is great. The dude was our Defensive Player of the Year. I don't care what the NFL says or what the NFC says, he should have been that guy. Ronald Darby with 3, Aaron Stokes with 2, and then we just had a bunch of guys out here with 1. And now that we've covered all that, it's time for Tyler King to go ahead and get an overall boost. So he's a 79 overall. He gets a +1 morale boost, but his real overall is a 79. So go ahead and upgrade strong arm, which should give him throw power, deep accuracy, deep accuracy and mid accuracy. He should technically be an 80, but he's an 81 with the morale boost. He gets +1 to brick sack and +2 to throw accuracy mid. Would it have been worse? I don't know. And if you look at his 2 superstar abilities, I don't love, again, either one. So he's lofting Deadeye, which I believe he's had for a little bit. With this ability, they have perfect accuracy in all lob or touch passes, except high or low and cross body throws. And he has Anchored Extender, which I think is new, but I could be wrong. While in the pocket, this ability basically has him almost guaranteed to break the first sack attempting by a blitzing defensive back. Maybe he's already had that, but he won't get any other abilities unless he becomes Superstar X Factor, and that's probably no time soon. If you looked at the beginning of the year for us and said, you know what, Marshalls, you'll be hosting a playoff game. We went 0-3 to start the year. We were not good. We struggled. But it's the Battle of Texas right now. Dallas travels to San Antonio. We got a home game in the playoffs. I'm excited. But losing this game is not an option. We have to go out here and dominate. Shut down Zeke Elliott. Shut down whoever the quarterback is. I don't even know if it's Zach or Dak anymore. We've got to get a W and advance to the next round. Or it's going to be a heck of a season to stomach. And one thing not to forget is that Sean Davis is still out for 5 more weeks. So I doubt we see him the rest of this year. Now, Zeke goes in the backfield, breaks a tackle, and then gets lit up. Dillard comes in with a big hit. Again, if you remember last episode, Dillard was out there making big plays. Now, Alexander this time watching for a pass play. Dak again is the quarterback of Dallas still. They actually go to Zeke again. That's got to be a holding. Got to be holding on that play. No way he runs that wide open. Give me some good, ref. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and accept that one. We're good. So Zeke ran for about 13, 14 yards there, and instead that gets him back 10 yards. And they go with him again. We shut him down. 3rd and 21 here. We're going to drop Vincent back to play a little bit of a gap there, but I feel like a blitz is the right move. Try and get in. Dak goes for a comeback route to Amari Cooper, and that almost pans out to being a first down. Might have been a block in the back there, but they get 19. They needed 20. So a lot of you have campaigned for Kilgore to get more playing time or even to be the starter again, but we have just done so well with Derek Thomas, I'm afraid to do that. Speaking of Thomas, he gets a nice little 2 yards there, but nothing really fancy. 2nd and 8. King back here. A lot of pressure in his face, but DeAndre Bryant dropped a pass from a hard hit? I'm shocked. I mean, has he dropped a pass at some point in his career? Yeah, but we're not used to him actually doing that. So 3rd and 8, we're going to try to go with a little halfback action. No, we're punting it away. So not a lot to love for either team on their first opportunities on offense, but Dallas has the ball back on a 2nd and 1 from midfield. Dak under center, they go to Zeke, and this offensive line is one of the best things about Dallas. They are incredible. And because of that, getting to both Zeke and Dak is going to be pretty tough today. Got Dillard in the middle of the field, watching for a quick little pass. They got a post route going, Dillard! He has no hands. That was a pick. I can't be even so mad at him. He's a young player, trying to figure out his way in the league, but you got to catch that. Okay, you get an opportunity to shine when our captain goes out. You got to catch that, young fella. Go to Zeke out of the backfield. Nice wrap-up tackle. Excuse me? Zeke's incredible. This is a big 3rd down and 3. We're actually going to go with a heavy blitz here. See if we can get it stopped. They go to a quick little pass, little RPO action, but it doesn't pan out. Field goal coming up. So here we go. 4th down. 4 yards to go. Dallas lining up for about a 52-yard field goal. Bad jump off the line. That was hooking. Hey, look, man, kickers are people too, but you got to get a new one, Dallas. That's not good. Dallas really had their kicker do a jankopotamus. Like, not even close. That was not even close to going in. Well, halfback stretch play here with Derek Thomas. Nice carry, rolls forward for about 7 yards. I take it back. That was actually 9 yards on that carry. We'll take it. Again, not flashy, not fancy. Just gets the job done. Thomas again here finding himself on a carry. Goes for a stiff arm, but he doesn't really have a lot of those attributes. But still, another big game. Tyler King does not have a completion yet, and, well, do the math. That's not good. Gonna try to get one here. 1st and 10. Sampson on the edge has got his man beat. We're going deep, and safety's coming over top. Back left of the end zone. That's a touchdown. You hate to see that. So close to being a major play, but unfortunately it doesn't pan out. 2nd and 10 now. King dropping back again. He's got his fullback there. He's going to get him. Excuse me. He's got his running back there. Gets a pass for 5. There's been a lot of pressure coming off the edge from Mr. DeMarcus Lawrence. So we're going to try to stop him from getting over there. Got Colton Johnson underneath in case that blitz has come off that edge. Tyler King. Tyler King. It was not pretty, but it was effective. That was scary. He was bouncing off his own guys, nearly went down, but somehow held on to the ball, got the first down, and that's all you can ask for. Look at Derek Thomas, big fella, rumbling for 9 more yards. His yards per carry is crazy right now. Second down, 1 yard to go. We'll run over here to Thomas again, who fights his way, stays in bounds, and picks up 3. Look, the passing game has not been great, but the running game has been incredible today. Gotta love that. We're gonna keep Norton in on the block. Got Brian Hardman Sampson out there. Risky. That was an absolute dot from one of the best young quarterbacks in the entire NFL. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Tyler King? You're fitting in that window? Over the shoulder? Where only your guy can grab it? Was he in bounds? I don't know. Don't challenge that. It looks incredible. Booth review. Are you kidding me? This is what we're doing right now? Say it ain't so. Okay, let's get a look. Let's get a look. Ooh, I think he's in. We conveniently can't see the feet. That's a touchdown to me. Wrap it up. So the good news, the refs agree with us. The bad news, Dallas has the ball now at the 39-yard line, and they are driving right now. Trying to watch Zeke out of the backfield. No pressure whatsoever on Dak Prescott. No way he gets his pass complete. Oh, what a pick! Stokes! Aaron Stokes, who conveniently was one of our top tackle leaders up there with Sean Davis, makes a pick in the end zone. Dak threw a lame duck. Look at Coach Vini saying, keep it going. Let's keep it going. Hey, look, Dallas, you'd have messed up now. We got Dwayne Kilgore in the backfield, ready to get it going. Get him one block. See what happens. No one saw that. In fairness, everyone in the NFL probably saw his 92-yard touchdown and probably realized what was happening. If we're being fair. All right, 2nd and 16. We got to dig ourselves out of a little bit of a hole here. That was not ideal. One interception. Sees another one. The problem is this one is in field goal territory already for Dallas. Okay. Defense, we easier to show up a little bit big right here. With a press coverage. They're going with the fake. They got a guy, the big fella, number 44. How can we forget about him? We've been trying to get pressure on Dak. It's impossible. That offensive line is Fort Knox right now. They are not letting up. Nice blitz pick up there. Dak scrambles perfectly. And that was a pick. He dropped it. When you're playing a team in the wild card round, you have got to make plays like that. Defense, that is not going to be acceptable. Oh no, they got the big fella. And we hit him forward. They're at the 2. We had guys everywhere. We thought we were good. We were mostly incorrect. They go to Zeke. Zeke trying to find the room, but he gets lifted like his name is John Legend. Great tackle there by Callaway. Gotta love his play right there. Alexander. Gonna take a gamble here and roam a little bit. They go in a bubble screen. Gallup is gonna get in. Perfect play call. Right timing. We gave up a touchdown. You hate to see that happen. You play so well, you get some opportunities. One interception would have stopped that. But our guy had no hands. And again, a lot of that was set up, or it was set up by Tyler King throwing an interception that, again, not exactly ideal. Little pass across the middle. DeAndre Bryant gets hit so hard. I feel bad for him. This brings up a big 3rd down and 9. King has not had his best game by far. We're struggling to really get anybody wide open. We haven't really gotten Colton Johnson III involved at all. You have to do better, but look, Tyler King, take plays like that. You got to make something happen on offense. Well, 1st and 10, we got Kilgore in the backfield. See if they fall for a little bit of trickeration here. And the ball off to Thomas instead, who's hit multiple times in the backfield, and he's not breaking that tackle. So we accidentally called a hurry up and had to use a timeout because it was a no huddle play that ended up being a spike. So we had to extended that. 2nd and 13. Colton Johnson, you can catch that. Gotta admit, it's been a tough day at the office for Tyler King. He has definitely not done what he's wanted to do so far today. This is not a good decision. Not a good decision. Should not have run that one, and we're punting it on 4th down. The Marshals are now in a situation where they're just hoping to make some plays on defense to turn the tide a little bit, but The way Dak's playing the moment, I don't know if we got that. Holes all over our defense. Great play call on the cover 2. Switching up to man here. Zeke out of the backfield might have been his only option. Can someone sack Dak Prescott? The answer is no. Dak Prescott had 17.5 seconds to throw that football. It's unreal. We'll check down here to Zeke. Undercut him. We'll take it. All right, we now have a 2nd and 5. Dallas has used their first timeout. Let's try to make a play. We go for the check down. We go for the safe tackle. We'll take it. They use another timeout. 3rd down. We're actually going to switch this up a little bit. I'm scared. No! That should have been a pick. We were right there and it moved us. No. Okay, Madden. I didn't know we were going to cheat today. 1st and 10 again. They go for the check down to Zeke. We get juked out of our shoes, but that is the hardest hit I've seen without a fumble ever. 2nd down and 9. Dallas has no timeouts now. This is kind of good news for us, as long as they don't score. Had the play call perfected. He sacked him. There's no way they're gonna play off. Keep dancing, Short. You've done nothing so far, but keep dancing. I'm here for it. Dallas does not get a field goal. 1 second left. I was going to say, Dallas does not get a field goal. It's tied up 7-7. Did we start off solid? Yeah. Then it's been a nightmare. I'm nervous. We're in the playoffs. We got to win. Start in the 2nd half. We got the ball. We had 70 yards total offense in the entire 1st half. Don't know a lot about football. That's not good. Game plan this half is get it to Colton Johnson III. Don't forget the 3rd. Young fella looked incredible there. Gotta love that. Another 1st down and 10 here. King takes a shotgun snap. Got his big fella rumbling, not bumbling, trying to outrun 59. DeAndre Bryant. He's a grown man. We needed a touchdown from the big fella. Tyler King was literal doo-doo in the 1st half. 2nd half, 2 passes, 1 touchdown. I'll take that every single time. All right, efficiency. Gotta love it. That's what I want to see from my team. Perfect play calls, big-time players making big-time plays. We needed that. Oh, my God. Someone stop him. Make him fumble. Dallas is starting out a little too strong, in my opinion. A little fake action. Oh, Shaquille Vincent. Get that. 0 chance to get it. I feel like a run's coming. I definitely feel like a run's coming. No way they run left, right? No way. Okay, possibly. They're moving a guy to the left now. I'm scared. Okay, buddy, right up the middle. He had no one. Zeke had that one big run that ended up getting called back, but he's just been chunking at yards left and right. He's got about 5 yards per carry if I'm doing the math properly right now. And he continues to add to that. 2nd and 3. Again, we're kind of risking it because we're lining a lot of guys in one-on-one man coverage. Oh, my God. Another one. Dak has looked really good in this drive. I think he's had 1 incompletion, and that was the one that got batted away. So he's honestly playing pretty remarkable right now. Now, the backup running back comes in and doesn't have as much success as Zeke, thankfully. What's odd is he was wearing 22, so they gave Emmitt Smith's number away. Interesting. 2nd and 8 now. Dak under center. Oh, my God. 44. He's a large human being. That is literal Hulk. Stop leaving him open. Every time we play Dallas, that guy has single-handedly destroyed us. Across the middle especially. Can't leave him open anymore. Little bubble screen action. Somehow he held on to that. Probably a run by Zeke here. Back again under center. It wasn't. We lied. It was a pass to the Hulk. Again. He's hurt. That's a lower leg injury. I would never wish an injury on a player, but take the day off. All right, we just saw that man limp off the field. They got to be going to Zeke here. No way they don't give it to Zeke. Oh, no. Zeke, stop it. He had him. That wasn't a bad play call. Zeke's just too strong. He carried right forward when he needed to. 1st and goal now. Imagining a pass play's coming through. We got to go for 2-point conversions now. We can't stop him. All right, look, Dallas is looking really good on offense right now. They are doubling our yards in total for the game. It has not been a good look. Oh, my God, Brian, if you blocked the safety, Thomas might still be running. Now we got Thomas in the Wildcat. What's going to happen? No one knows. Maybe 7 of you do. I don't know. Give it to Kilgore. Oh, that juke move. So close to ripping out of there. Trying to get him opportunities to touch the rock when we can. It's just not always easy. 6 yards to go. Hello? 99's out here breaking physics. That's just all Madden for you. This is what it is. All right, Johnson across the middle is probably our move. Putting Bryant on a deep route. Thomas is at late release. We might hit. Beautiful. Are you kidding me? Got to go for it. This is risky. On the wrong side of the 50. I believe. I'm vomiting. There's no way he dropped back-to-back passes, but he did. All right, defense. Hello, how are you? You ready to have to work your you-know-what off? I mean, could you be more wide open? The answer is no, not really. Hello, defense. We got to try real hard. Yes, you're missing your captain. Yes, Zeke is running all over you and you're real embarrassed. I need you to try very hard to stop letting them score points and get down the field inside the 5. Okay? That gamble we took could potentially ruin our season. We'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. At the 1, goal line defense, like, really never works, does it? Not really. Okay. Offense, it's up to you now. I think one of the hardest things for us right now is that Tyler King has had arguably his worst game in a long time here in the postseason. Oh, Lord. Okay. This might be the toughest comeback we'll ever have to make in the playoffs. If you're going to step up, anyone on the team should probably be right now. 6'6", fumble Brewski, whatever you need. We need it right now. Alexander answered that call, though, and ended up stopping Zeke in the backfield, which got rid of his X factor, which, again, you seen what Zeke has been doing against us today. That is a huge, huge moment. They go out to Zeke on the sideline. We get him out of bounds, and they only get 1 yard. 3rd down, 11 yards to go. We're dropping extra guys back. Look, if we're not going to get to Zeke, we're just putting extra guys in coverage right now. That's our move. If we have no chance to get to Zeke, we're just putting... Oh my God. We're in trouble. Okay? Dak Prescott is playing like a man that has signed a $31 million franchise tender. I can respect it. Tyler King is playing like literal doo-doo right now. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a change of quarterback. Nevin Wynn has entered the group chat or game, however you want to look at it. Nevin Wynn picking up some big 9 yards there. We'll take it. Here we go. Here we go. We'll play action read. Got his guy. Bryant. Everyone's dropping every pass. We have seen more drops from our top guys than I think we might have ever seen before. This is mind-blowing. You just never know if they're going to hold on to it. Back out here. Couple of guys in. Johnson across the middle is probably our move. Said we'll take Thomas. Who is 99 and what did we do to him? Dallas has been one of the worst teams on defense all season long. And we can't do anything against them. This is a little tough. A lot of our guys are gassed right now. I don't blame them. Colton Johnson's going to pick up what I believe is 9. 3rd and inches. We are struggling right now. It's going to take it. Got his guy Kilgore. Kilgore's going to pick up that 1st down. Switching it up a little bit. That possession catch. We need you to get out of bounds, but we'll take that. Clock is running. A lot of our guys are gassed. We did get a couple of replacements in the game. Sampson back in the game after being pretty depleted earlier. Nevin Wynn's got his guy. Oh my God, that is painful. That is painful. Nevin Wynn had Thomas right in the middle of the field. If he catches it, he's probably going to bowl that guy over and be a touchdown. He did not. Trying to go to B. Can't get rid of it. And it's not looking good. We get a touchdown here, though. anything could happen, but this drive is looking a little tough. We're going to try to get our guy run a wheel right out of the backfield. Nevin Wynn has to outrun a defensive lineman who's apparently faster than one of the fastest quarterbacks in the league. You hate to see it. Marshalls, not looking good for you. So here we are praying we can stop Dallas somehow. I don't know about that one. A lot of runs you got to imagine, but we need a fumble to really happen here. And Dallas is going to use a lot of time here to sort of waste the clock. We're going to do our best to really stop him in the backfield short. We're going to hold on to our timeouts right now in hopes that we can get the ball back, score, do something amazing. Maybe even a fumble happens here. And when you look at it, we technically have 4 timeouts because, well, we're going to get a 2-minute warning to happen after this play, but it's going to be tough. Imagining Dallas is going to run the ball here to waste the clock, but we're not entirely sure. They actually end up going to pass it. That pass was touched by 3 defenders and none of them could pick it off. Now Dallas is going to opt to punt here, which again makes sense. I would imagine this ball is going to go out of bounds. I doubt they'll really let Kilgore have a chance to return it, but they do. Kilgore. Hello? Could that one guy have blocked? Oh, Kilgore, we should have stayed to the right. We thought it would have opened up a little bit more to the left, but it did not. Nevin Wynn in his shotgun. Nevin Wynn pitched it. Hello? Offensively, it's our worst game in postseason history. It's not even close. We have never been this bad in the postseason, to my knowledge, at least in San Antonio. You can't block anything. Team is in shambles. And I get it. There's an argument to be made that we never should have even made the playoffs in the first sense, but this has just been humiliating, to say the least. Just looking at pad stats at this point, no chance to really win this game on 4th and 27. Get the young rookie a catch. He got hurt probably, but we're going home sad. That's it. The Gatorade Cup says it all. Down the drain. Wasted opportunities. Season's over. Recapping the stats today is a little tough. Dak carved us up. We got 1 interception on him, but we could not get the others that we really needed, and he destroyed us because of it. Nevin Wynn 9-16 for 101 yards and 1 touchdown. Did not throw a pick today. Tyler King 4-14, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Even if you show potential, you can't show up in the biggest moments. Are you really the future of this franchise? I don't know. On the ground, Zeke went 15-74, had a touchdown. I mean, pretty much killed us the entire afternoon. Derek Thomas was really good early, but after we got down a little bit, we started to panic and we didn't give him the ball as much. And that may have been part of our problem today. In the air, Markel Hunter was a monster. He ended up getting injured, and even though he got injured, the guys that came in behind him were probably even better. Hunter goes 6 for 83 with no touchdowns. Elliott's 5 for 15. Derek Thomas had 3 for 6. Jackson Stone had 2 touchdowns on 3 catches. That's pretty incredible. DeAndre Bryant had 3 for 81, ended up getting 2 touchdowns, one of which you did not see. That was a garbage time touchdown. Colton Johnson, 3 for 47. Gallup was out there. Gage Appling, though. This is the guy that was their backup tight end that had major catches, including a big one that embarrassed us. On defense, it's, again, never good to see your corner and one of your starting corners have double-digit tackles, and Jalen Williams had 10 today because they were just throwing all over his side. Stephon Crockett had 7. Alexander had 6. Callaway stepped up with a couple big ones, but I mean, overall, look at this. 1 sack today by Greer Shorp. No one else got a hand on the quarterback. And then from an interception standpoint, Aaron Stokes had a great one. We dropped so many interceptions today. It's inexcusable. After winning the Super Bowl last year, I really thought we were in a really prime position to go ahead and repeat. We had so many pieces figured out. We just thought that, you know, if we can shore up a couple of ends here, maybe the offensive line, maybe our quarterback play, we'll be fine. But injuries riddled us throughout the entire year. Bad quarterback play was really spotty in the beginning of the year, and the end of the year got so much better. For your main franchise quarterback to play like that in the biggest game of the year, chalk it up to nerves, chalk it up to inexperience, chalk it up to whatever. It's off season. It's going to be an interesting one.